All right, how's it going, everybody? Today is going to be more of an informal video about something that a lot of people, sorry about that, just making sure it's on the right angle. A lot of people ask me on Instagram and whatnot of how I go about getting my sponsors for my car. And it's pretty easy to explain, but it's going to be like a step video. So I suppose we'll get right into it and we'll talk about the step one. Okay, step one obviously is to find out what you're looking for with your car, or like what you want to get for your car. Okay, so once you establish that, and for this example, we'll say, we'll say you want racing seats or something along those lines. The first step is to, I wouldn't say the first step, but having a very clean social media page is very important. Okay, a lot of people don't take the time to go about getting proper, I guess, photo shoots and having very clean pictures, but that means a lot to companies, and a lot of people, I guess, don't think that much of it, but it really goes far when you're trying to, or when you're sending a proposal to a company. You know, they look at that. Just one other thing they look at, but having a very clean social media page, very important. Okay, and I would say having a decent following. Now that could be on the online forums, it could be on the Facebook groups, it can be on Instagram, it could be really in the motorsport realm that you're in. It could be really anything. But as long as you have some sort of following, that helps. So when you're sending a proposal to a company like a seat sponsorship or whatever, you can note that, especially if you're going to use their racing seats in a motorsport environment. And if you have experience in the motorsport environment, you can always list that in all your championships or races that you've won. Or like, say, if you're using your social media following, you can say, I would also advise, if you're ever trying to get a sponsorship, to change or switch over your Instagram account to a business account, and then you can actually look at all the analytics that goes into how many people actually view your post and all your engagements. So you can always note that as well in your proposal. Again, the biggest thing with a proposal is, what can you bring the company that you're trying to get a sponsorship through, because it's more of the fact of what can you offer them opposed to what they can offer you. If you can offer them hard data that you could sell or like get them sales, they'll probably be more willing to sponsor you. Now that might be a partial sponsorship, 15, 30%, something along those lines, or maybe it's a full sponsorship if you're lucky. That doesn't happen too much. A lot of people think that full sponsorships are really easy to get. It's not. I've only had a couple of full sponsorships, and it's usually for cheaper items. So, but sometimes it's for more expensive stuff, but nonetheless. But yeah, so you have to keep in mind with that. It could just be for a partial, but nonetheless, you're getting money off, and that's better than no money off. And you have to keep that going. Again, a really crisp proposal is very important. Again, you have to show what you can offer them opposed to what they can offer you. And a lot of people mistake that. And like, we'll use the seat sponsorship example. If you can provide hard data of, like, say you're a track driver and you're getting seat time and you've had other seats, and you can maybe do analysis between, a cross analysis essentially between 2 different seat brands and then make a write-up and then post it on the forum, giving the seat sponsorship praise for a better seat, essentially. A lot of people will see that, and they will see that in like good standing, and they'll probably go with the seat sponsorship or with the seat company that you're sponsored through, getting them more sales. So you have to keep in mind with that. A lot of people, like, I guess, don't really think of that, but for the most part, that's probably one of the most important things. Again, a good proposal is key. But yeah, essentially that's how I usually go about getting sponsors. That was just a seat example. I don't have a seat sponsorship. I wish I did. You can hit me up if you want to give me some a sponsorship for seats. I'll send you a proposal. But nonetheless, that's usually how I go about getting sponsorships. I pick the company, and you have to keep in mind, if it's a really big company, unless you have a really big following, most cases they won't give you a sponsorship. But I mean, what's wrong with asking? That's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't ask. I mean, what's the worst they can say is no, or they don't respond, and then you just go on to the next company. There's usually more companies that make whatever you're trying to get. So again, keep trying. That's the thing. You have to keep trying, and having a very, clean media page that shows off your car and everything is done to it helps a lot. But that's essentially the video. So go out and test your luck on companies. And I'll come back with another video probably next week. Probably talking about everything I want to do for 2018. But Sunday, I have a track day at Summit Point, so I might make a video about the experience again there. So until then, see you next time. Bye.